Okay, had to wait for a whole family to come walking by. What I took off for today is some basic lightweight stuff for day hiking, not a lot. I got a military canteen here with a military canteen cup inside, and the only addition to that is in here where you'd normally have the water purification tablets. I have a little silicone lip guard, so I can put this on the edge of the canteen cup and not burn myself, as I usually do. So I'm carrying a quart of water there. I've got Sergeant Major Urser, hello! He comes with me on every trip. This is just a basic military fanny pack. It's on a GI web belt, got a couple of other things on it. Got some work gloves. When I'm playing with wood out here, I like to put those on. First thing I told you it's not a lightweight trip is Emerson's Field Guide to Eastern Trees. So I'm going to do a little tree ID while I'm out here. This is an excellent, excellent field guide if you ever want to find out what you're looking at. So I'm going to practice a little tree ID while I'm out here. Got a little titanium, little GSI titanium 3-piece cook set, just in case. It weighs nothing. I always drag it around with me. Basic shelter bag. It's not just a poncho, it's a bag, so in case, you never know, anything could happen. You could get out here and get into that bag and maybe save your life. This one is a reflective poncho. So the combination of those two things should be able to deal with most bad weather situations, although that's not expected today. Oh, this is my cool little tea mug. This is from Kelly in England, and the handle is actually a carabiner, so it's really kind of nice. It's double walled, so the stuff stays hot. You can clip it to the outside of the pack or carry it around. It's titanium. It doesn't weigh anything. I think it even says right on here, Kelly Kettle. So if you go to Kelly Kettle and take a look at their offerings, you might be able to grab a couple of these. They're really kind of handy. Let's see what else we can dig up in here. I got a headlamp, just in case I decide to stay out too late. A Trangia spirit stove. This is an alcohol stove. I always carry at least one alcohol stove and at least one other one. So this is my Emberlit wood burning stove. And when we take a look at that, I've got a grate that I put across the top of that so it'll fit anything, or I could actually grill on it. So the combination of these two work great. The Trangia can actually fit inside the wood burner, and I can use that instead, which is what I might do today. This is 4 ounces of alcohol, which would be enough to cook up anything we need. This is a bunch of cordage, just in case I ever had to use those tarps over there. This is the small bag from the Sawyer squeeze filtration system, which I just got. I really like this thing. And here's the filter. This is it. It doesn't weigh anything. It attaches right to this bag. You can drink right from it. It attaches to... It'll attach right here. You can drink right from it. It'll attach to standard soda bottles. The thing is unbelievable. And it's good for thousands and thousands of gallons before you have to do anything. Got a little aluminum windscreen, so I can put that around the stove if it gets a little windy. Got a food bag here, because you never go out without food, right? I got a few sweet bars. Being diabetic, I got to have a little bit of sugar in there. I got a fiber one. I got a little bag of Bannock I might try and make. I got some trail mix. I got some tea and maybe a little Splenda. Little titanium spoon, doesn't wear a thing. 6 paper towels. They can do anything from cleaning your pots to starting a fire to cleaning you if you need to. A little hank of paracord, simply because it's a habit. That's what's in the bag. On here I've got a multi-tool. I'm also carrying a buck knife that I really like. It's very light, comes in a sheath, and it's actually two-sided. So it's got these flippers. There's one side, which is a real nice caping knife, really. It's got a finger position here for caping and for skinning animals. And I flip it over, and I come out with a bone saw and a gut hook. So this thing really, it's made by Buck. This thing's really a butcher shop on your hip. It's really nice, fairly lightweight. It's got, you know, holes in here. If I take these two blades out, I could actually pass some rope through here and use this as a handle to pull large hunks of meat or a quarter or whatever. So that's pretty good. And of course, the ubiquitous Mora. This is a Mora 760. It's stainless rather than carbon, but it's really a nice knife. I really like it. I've used it in a couple of other videos. So this is going to be nice for doing the little things that I want to do to make this trap today. One other thing that I always bring with me is a million different ways to make fire. Oops. People just come walking right by. And so what I have here is some magnesium. I've got a fire starter. This is a large one from firesteel.com, and I've got a striker with it, and I keep that on a piece of cordage right on my belt, so at any time I need it, I just reach in my pocket and pull the cordage out. So that's about it. That's all the stuff that I took out with me today, and we're going to go play around and do some stuff.